Wow, Susanna, when are you going to vlog? Once in a blood moon? And do you ever do anything about your hair? The answer to both of those questions is no. Just kidding. But yeah, I know I haven't vlogged in forever. And that's actually kind of what this video is going to be about. So let's hop to it. So the first thing I should do is probably an update. I went on after that last video and won NaNoWriMo, and the reason I never posted a follow-up video like I said I was going to do, well, my mom broke her ankle and things just sort of spiraled out of control from there, which is again going to be talked about more in the main point. I've been great, I hope you have too, and to my 2 NaNoWriMo subscriber buddies, Mouse and Sneakers and Paul, I did see your comments about laughing at my video. Thank you for that. Sorry I never responded. Come to you, the tired mess I am right now, on the night of the blood moon, to talk to you about beginning, ending, giving up, and getting back on that horse. Y'all. Also, I just got done checking on the eclipse. It may not seem like a super huge deal, especially if you've been on this planet longer than I have, but it just barely started and it's already one of the most awe-inspiring sights I've seen. So, if you're looking at this video now and it's still the night it was posted, go outside, please. Giving up. You can't lie and tell me that there's not something that you can think of that you've given up on. Because, well, it'd be a lie. I am a repeat giving up offender. I've started no less than 4 vlogs, all of which are dead. This is my second vlog, and don't try to go looking for the first one, it's gone. And numerous other undertakings. In fact, I'm going to bring up an example. Here's a little bit of a story. About this time last year, I was taking a class, a really, really great class, that I had the brilliant opportunity to be one of the beta members of this class through an organization I'm a part of. And things were going well for the first little while, and I got to the point, I was about close to being 2/3 done with this entire course. And I go into the bathroom, my laptop, which sounds weird but really isn't. I set the laptop on a shelf in my bathroom. A perfectly level shelf. Looks like a desk to me. A desk for wash rags. And I start recording this audio project I'm supposed to be doing to finish up with the class and add to my class portfolio. And I walk away for a minute. I forget what it was. And I come back in just as the laptop slides off of the shelf, which I thought was level, flips over and lands on its screen. Now this is a very hardy laptop. I've dropped it several times. I thought it would be okay. It wasn't. And I lost audio and data from the class, and what really got me down and what really put me in the funk that ruined that class experience and kept me from finishing was I lost a novel. I was literally halfway done writing this book, and it was my baby. It was almost the only long piece of writing that I've ever deemed worthwhile that I've written. And so I just sort of watched as the class built up and buried me in projects that I knew I couldn't finish at that point. A few months later, I saw the leader of that class at an event, and she told me that I could finish my work up to a year, and it would still count. And that she was sorry I got so behind and felt so overwhelmed, but wanted me to finish. After that, I was just so embarrassed and afraid to pick back up again that I never did. Fast forward to about now, I was told that I had to finish this particular course to fill a role that I'm needed in. And one scary email later that I built up in my head to be much more than it was, the leader and other officials in the organization and I came to the agreement that I could start again on the course and work through it. This was, wonderful at that point. I felt so relieved that they didn't hate me, that they didn't think I was a terrible person for not finishing, and they were willing to let me try again in the first place. This, coupled with winning NaNoWriMo last year, actually made me do a lot of thinking. Thinking about second chances, giving up and starting again. And one of the biggest phrases that I could communicate to you if you're in this position where you've tried something and failed, or you were inspired to do something but fell away from it, is, it's kind of a funny phrase. You may have fallen off the wagon, but you don't have to set up camp. Unless you're Pecos Bill, then don't get back on the wagon, or you won't become a staple of American folklore. So, if you've fallen off some sort of wagon, be it a creative writing project or an art project, something that you're really passionate about, that you feel like you need to be doing but aren't sure how to get a handle on, I encourage you to start chasing down that wagon. Find someone that will keep you accountable and help you along when things get tough. A best friend, an older mentor, a parent even. Maybe look into organizations or classes that have a similar theme to them. And don't be afraid to do hard things to accomplish what you care about. In fact, I know a really great book about that I will be linking in the description that I encourage you all to read. Hard is almost always worth it when it's for something good. Even if that means sending a really scary email apologizing to a teacher you're really worried doesn't trust you anymore. That is one of my biggest goals for the rest of this year and the rest of my life, is to keep from falling off the wagon, or at least hopping back on as fast as I can. Thanks for watching to the end of this super rambly vlog. It means a lot to me, and I hope to be getting back to making regular videos soon. So chase the wagon, because Hezekiah does not need